Eaglewood is a big deal in the local real estate market here in Eagle River, Alaska. As a matter of fact, 16% of the homes that sold in Eagle River this past year actually sold from Eaglewood. So what's going on in this subdivision that's so important for the local real estate market and the local economy? That's what we're going to be discovering in this video. I'm going to give you the most up-to-date information about what's going on in this subdivision that's so important for our local market. Believe me, some of those results surprised even me. Before we get started though, make sure you give this video a like, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you make sure you hit that little bell right over there that's going to give you notifications about every time I have a video come up on a topic like this that's going to help you from the area. Now, let's jump into it. First off, for the dates that we're going to be discussing for Eaglewood, we're going to be looking from February 2018 to 2019. That's going to be our first year. Second year is just going to be February 2019 to the current date. Now in 2018, the number of properties that sold was 65. The next year, in 2019, the number of properties that sold in Eaglewood were 70. So you see, we actually did have a bit more movement in the subdivision. Now let's look at the price per square foot, because that's going to tell us a lot about the health of the area. In 2018, the average price per square foot for the properties that sold was $177.21. In 2019, the average price per square foot was $180.55. So that's doing pretty good. That shows that we're definitely on the upward tick. Now another thing that we definitely want to check out is the average days on market during those two time periods. So we've got 43 days was the average days on market in 2018, whereas in 2019 the average days on market was 34. So you actually see that the market sped up during this past year in real estate and Eaglewood. So that's good news. Now the number of properties that didn't sell, or in other words that were canceled or expired, they actually stayed pretty consistent across the 2 years. In 2018 there were 21 homes that either canceled or expired in Eaglewood. In 2019 the number of homes that didn't sell was 23. But all in all, it stayed really pretty consistent. Now let's talk about the overall market in Eagle River. But first, if this has been useful so far, make sure that you comment Eaglewood, or that you comment the name of your subdivision in the comment section below, so I know what area I need to go research later. Now let's jump back into the rest of the video here and make sure that we give you a comparison with the rest of Eagle River. When we're analyzing the rest of Eagle River, let's make sure that we're using the same time period as we were using for Eaglewood. So we're going to look from February of 2018, 2019, and then February 2019 to the current date. Now, if we're looking at just how the overall market is doing, in 2018, we actually sold 459 homes sold in Eagle River. Obviously, that's also including Eaglewood. Now, the funny thing about this is that in 2018, the average sold price per square foot, there we go, I can talk, was $159.23. So it's a little above what Eaglewood was doing at the time. Now let's have a look at 2019, this past year. How are we doing, now compared with the most recent date? So the number of homes that sold was 453. Now the price per square foot is going to be the big indicator. Eaglewood is right around 180. Eagle River is right around 183. So what's, where's the big difference? How's that coming into play here? The big thing that we need to look at is going to be the average year of the properties built in both places. In Eagle River, it's 1991, okay? Whereas in Eaglewood, it's actually 1984. Now, one thing I would like to point out, in Eaglewood, the year built for these properties, or the range in which they were built, is a lot tighter, because actually most of the properties built in Eaglewood actually ranges from 1975 to 1979 to 2005. Whereas in whereas for the rest of Eagle River, it ranges anywhere from 1954, the properties that sold last year, to 2019. So you see this huge range for the rest of Eagle River, whereas in Eaglewood, they keep that range pretty tight. So that's going to be a really big factor, okay? The other thing I really want to point out is for the past year, the average days on market in Eagle River was right around 49, whereas in Eaglewood, the average days on market was 34. Now, the size of the properties is also something we need to look at while we're trying to compare the two to each other. In Eagle River, the average size of the properties that sold this past year was 2,122 feet, whereas in Eaglewood, they were a little bit smaller. Okay, it was right around 1,831 square feet for each house that sold. So, what does this all mean if you live in Eaglewood? Well, the big thing that we need to look at is that it might be a little below the average in what the rest of Eagle River is doing as far as the selling per square foot, but it continues to be a highly desirable area. Properties move very quickly in this area once they have been priced correctly and it's been properly staged and marketed. So that's really good to be in that area. So things continue to be really stable. So that's really the biggest takeaway that we can take from this. Now, if you've liked this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure that you hit the little bell over there so you can get more updates on what's going on in the local real estate market, and to receive updates on what's going on in the local government, as well as I am an executive director on the Eagle River Community Council. If this information has been helpful for you, or you'd like to find out more information similar to this, make sure that you hit the link down below. There will be a website where you can go subscribe and reach out to me via that channel. I'd be more than happy to get in contact with you and figure out how I can help you answer any questions you might have.